car, like in our driveway, I was like, I don't know. It is so hot.
Well, we can move over. Want to move over here?
No.
Oh, that's cool.
Been way better than I thought. I mean, beginning of the year, I was like, work, and
We are at 6 o'clock.
Welcome, Shabbat Shalom. Join us. Good evening, good Shabbos. Welcome. We're on a schedule, believe it or not. We're not on Jewish time tonight. We've got a chop chop. Get everyone in and out. Shabbat Shalom. If I keep saying it, they'll sit down. And Shabbat Shalom to everyone who's watching us on our live stream. We will not ignore you, I promise. I'm Rebecca Barancic. I'm filling in for Rabbi Torah. We wish him a big refuah shleima, and we're very happy to hear he'll be back next week, we hope. Welcome to our first ever face-to-face or maybe mask-to-mask Shabbat service at Temple Beth-El this year, in over a year. I'm just going to remind you that you should keep your mask on, keep it over your nose, stay in your designated spots, and please, this one's important, so I'm going to wait for the people in the back to hear me. Hey, Scott, I'm going to say something important. If everyone would please not sing, just sing in your heart, sing in your minds, but if you would please not sing, we're following the commandment to love thy neighbor, and we're going to be super safe. Ernie Banks is a legendary shortstop for the Chicago Cubs, I hear, and he used to say, it's a beautiful day for a ball game. Let's play two today. After he died in 2015, NPR's Scott Simon said that this was a phrase he used to remind himself and other players that whatever their complaints, they got to play a game for a living and hear the cheers of strangers. It was a reminder to all of us to cherish life and the chance to have work that gives enjoyment to others. So that's us here tonight. We have 2 in-person Shabbat services. And I hope that you are all here to cherish our lives together as Joyce and Nina sing Hine Matov, how good it is that we're all together.
Hine Matov u'manayim she'betachim ka'ayam. Hine Matov u'manayim she'betachim ka'ayam. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine Matov u'manayim she'betachim ka'ayam. Hine Matov u'manayim she'betachim ka'ayam. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine Matov u'manayim she'betachim ka'ayam. Hine Matov u'manayim she'betachim ka'ayam.
Welcome to our newcomers. I'm just going to remind you to kindly keep your masks on. And if you don't keep your mask on, I will come and tell you, put it on, please. Okay, I'll tell someone else to put on your masks, please. Thank you. We'll now light the candles. I'm going to light them over here. Come back to say the blessing so that all of our friends watching us on Zoom can hear the blessing as well. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Thank you all for accompanying me We'll ask if you could really just mumble into your mask so that we all stay safe. L'chaim. Please listen as I read this familiar interpretation of Ma'ariv Aravim, which seems so appropriate to me with where we are in the pandemic. This is an hour of change. Within it, we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it, we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv ma'aravim. Flip over your page and we will chant the tefillah.
Shalom Aleinu. Shalom, Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom.
So wonderful to have you two here live and in person. It's also wonderful that we can be together to say the Mourners Cottage together, which we have not been able to do in over a year, and to be together, even if we're spread apart, we're here to offer comfort to one another and to those in our community. I will read for you the list of those for whom we are observing a yard site this week and those whom we've lost in recent days, and then give you a moment to say very quietly the name of your loved one if there's someone you're remembering this Shabbat. This Shabbat, we mark the recent deaths of Ricky Lewis and also Andrew Friedrich, brother of Judy Davis. We also remember these loved ones who died in this season in years past. Leslie August, Helen Bousquet Baker, Rebecca Barbanel, Jack Isaac Bear, Albert Black, Rose M. Brody, Ida Kallman, Samuel Dukowski, Esther Esrick, William Feder, Shirley Garstoff, Fanny Gladstone, Saul Gladstone, Leopoldine Glasser, Alex Glasser, Bess Glidman, Gerald Grant, Horace Grosshandler, Anna Kasdan, Solomon Samuel Lehman, Theodore Mallon, Lewis Morris, Lawrence Negretti, Betty Albert Novros, Nathan Oxman, Sam T. Pollock, Sarah B. Reingold, Donald Savage, Victor Sheenberg, Morris Sherman, Robert Silberman, Joseph Terrasfield, Lenny Wallach, and Sydney Weintraub. If you have loved ones you're remembering this Shabbat, I invite you to quietly say their names. If you're watching us on the live stream or on Facebook, I invite you to type their names in the chat. Is Sarah here? Are we allowed to stand up? Are we allowed to stand up, anybody?
Yes.
Let's stand up and sing the Mourners Cottage together, please, as we remember these loved ones on this Shabbat, and we are all together and grateful to be together. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah, v'yamad divrah pirutei v'yamlech malchutei, v'chayev von yomim v'chayev dechol beit Yisrael, v'yalav v'zman kariv v'imru amin. Yehei shmei Rabbah maborach le'olam u'amei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitma'ar v'yitramach v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dikudsha v'richu le'elam mikol birkata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'miram v'yamah v'yimru amin. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru amin. Oseh shalom v'yiramat Yaseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. May our memories be for a blessing. You may be seated. Because we're ahead of schedule, we're also going to sing Misha B'Arav, and because I didn't know that, I don't have a list, but you don't have it printed either. If there's anyone who's close in your hearts this Shabbat for whom you would like to say a Misha B'Arav, please keep them in your heart. Say them quietly to yourself. And please know that you and I and they and everyone can play such a big role in making their lives easier and making their caretakers' lives easier. So please look at the list that we send you weekly and play a part, be God's right hand in helping those people.
Source of strength, bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. We share with refresh they are, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Allow me to make a few brief announcements on behalf of the board. This Sunday at 6 p.m. you can join Cantor Pamela Siskin and also Joyce Liu for our annual second night Seder experience to reflect on rebirth and hope. We've also provided a selection of pre-recorded Passover celebration music by Barbara Mazer on our YouTube channel for you to enjoy at your leisure for the remainder of your Seder. We will continue to take a break from our Saturday morning Shabbat services, but we have provided some alternatives for you to look at in your e-scroll or your Shabbat weekend connection. Our book club is still meeting online next Wednesday, March 31st at 11 a.m. and you can sign up on our website. Our next masked up and in-person Shabbat that we hope and pray Rabbi Torp will be here for will be on Friday, April 23rd. I don't know if he's as strict as I am, so you might enjoy that. Registration will open up next week, so be sure to check out the e-scroll. Sarah's nodding her head. He will not be as strict as I am? Oh, look out. You're going to say, oh, remember the days when Rebecca led us. As always, for the most up-to-date information and details on each event, check out your digital scroll in your email inbox or the events page on our website, templebeth-el.com. Big thank you to all of the volunteers. Can you raise your hands so everybody knows how wonderful you are? And of course to Sarah for doing everything. And our musicians who make everything beautiful. With that, they will close us out with a great song for Passover and for the year ahead. There is hope.
Actually, it's going to be next year.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant next year.
We're going to offer next year music and lyrics by Benji Pasek, Bar Sonnenwood, and Shannon Tao.
When the walls have grown narrow, when the world has turned gray, when the headlines are harrowing day after day, as you wander and wonder how long you'll stay lost, remember the ocean to next year. Here's to next year. When the people are pleased, 'cause the day seems so stark. When there's nobody leading you out of the dark. Can't let the misery harden your heart. The worst will pass over, and one day the waters will part. 'Cause next year, the world will break open. Next year, we'll breathe in the sky. Though tomorrow's uncertain, we're gonna get by till it's here. So here's to next year. Here's to next year. Here's to next year. Next year, the world will break open. We'll breathe in the sky. We're gonna get by till it's here. As you wonder and wonder how long you'll stay lost, remember the oceans and deserts we've already crossed.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Chag Sameach, and hope to see you in a month from now, if not sooner. And please leave as the people tell you to leave.